de nous retrouver, bienvenue sur Believe in Africa. Nous recevons aujourd'hui un jeune Camerounais, un enfant de l'Afrique, Alain Teff. On se rappelle encore, en 2015, il avait lancé cette plateforme pour les femmes enceintes. Mais où en est-il aujourd'hui? Restez des nôtres. Il est le cofondateur et le PDG de Gifted Mom, une entreprise sociale privée qui a pour mission de rendre les informations sur la santé accessibles à des millions de personnes sur le marché émergent qui n'ont pas toujours accès aux soins de santé de base, spécialement les femmes enceintes et les mères très vulnérables. La multinationale française Total l'a nommé meilleure start-up panafricaine en 2016. Il a reçu également le prix Queen's Young Leader en 2015, remis par Sa Majesté la Reine d'Angleterre. Il a été le plus jeune participant à la réunion annuelle du Forum économique mondial 2015 à Davos. Et en 2014, il a été nommé le meilleur jeune entrepreneur social d'Afrique par la fondation Mastercard et l'African Leadership Academic. Mr. Alain Teff, bienvenue.
Merci, Ozan, c'est un plaisir d'être là.
C'est un honneur pour nous de vous avoir.
Partagé.
Can we have an idea of your academic background?
Okay, so I had a modest education. I schooled in the Northwest region, primary, secondary, high school. Then I moved to Yaoundé, where I did the Polytechnic in Yaoundé, and I did maths, physics, computer science. And later on, wanted to have a job like any other person, but found this idea caught me, and I'm where I am today.
3 adjectives which reflect you as a person. We just want to have an idea of.
I will go for bold.
Okay.
Humble.
Wow.
And there's something we call grit, G-I-R-T. It's a new one, but I think I like it also.
So how did you find yourself doing entrepreneurship?
By mistake, because like an engineering student back in 2013, I just wanted to build technology and get a job like any other engineer. And we fell on this idea of Gifted Mom just because we had found a problem.
Okay.
And together with the medical doctor, Dr. Conrad, we just wanted to build a simple solution just to test it out, just like a joke. And we started, and maybe just to get into details, I think at that time, around 2012, 2013, I was visiting Dr. Conrad. He's an old friend. And basically where he was doing his integrated medicine, he was still having pregnant women having complications during pregnancy, some leading to the mortality of their babies, leading to premature babies. And at that time, I was doing some work for Google also. So I was like, today is 2012. How come with the technology we have, we still have like these issues, you know? And so I decided we're going to build a technology, a simple technology, using SMS just to educate the moms on best practices during pregnancy,
okay.
When to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Started piloting this project, and we got some funding to grow it into a business. We're all surprised, but this is where it has led us to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ok. Vous avez lancé une plateforme de rappel SMS, comme on l'a mentionné au début, pour les femmes enceintes. C'était en 2015, Gifted Mom. Can you give us more information? Let us come back, in 2015. What was Gifted Mom about?
Okay, so moving to 2015, we started Gifted Mom like a social enterprise,
okay.
Registered. And at that time, we launched an SMS service. We partnered with so this service basically we're partnering with hospitals, public hospitals, so that as the women come, as pregnant women come for antenatal care, they had been registered and they start receiving. The first is reminders for the next appointment. The second is they have
c'est un reminder pour les visites prénatales.
Oui, dans les rappels de rendez-vous pour la prochaine visite, rappel de vaccination.
Okay.
Et la deuxième, c'était un numéro vert où les mamans peuvent poser les questions. Et de l'autre côté, nous avons les médecins qui répondent à ces questions.
How does it work?
So basically, the number is 8566.
8566.
8566. So today with your phone, you just take out your phone and you send any health question to 8566. It's going to go to our platform, and we have doctors that reply you instantly.
Okay.
And it's free. So you can basically have access to health advice for free.
Donc ça veut dire qu'en 2015, vous lancez une version de Gifted Mom d'envoi SMS au 85 66. Les femmes se renseignent, ont des rappels sur leur visite prénatale future. It was great. So since you launched that, how is the performance? You know, in terms of statistic, in terms of users. If, you know, we want to compare since you launched and today, what would you say?
Wow, it's been an amazing journey. Looking today, we have over close to 200,000 moms that are using the Gifted Mom today. Wow. And on the SMS side, per month we receive close to about 2,000 questions from our moms. And basically, through these questions, moms get advice. And from our side, we can detect if a woman's pregnancy is at risk. Then we follow up so that she shouldn't lose the baby, because that's the objective of Gifted Mom. We really want to be by the side of our moms, making sure they get the best quality of health, but also they have a safe pregnancy.
Okay, what in terms of campaign, what is your strategy? Because I believe that this concerns more the moms in rural areas, because you know that we still have some mothers giving birth home, never been in a hospital before. So what is your strategy? Because I believe that you target the rural area.
Yes, so thanks for that. Basically, when we started in the rural areas. And we thought this problem was mostly in the rural areas. But what we noticed today is this problem is a nationwide problem.
Wow.
We all remember 2016, the issue of Monique Komate, that was in the heart of Douala. It was not in some village in Fufude.
I do remember.
Yeah. So in the rural areas, what we do is we work with NGOs and development organizations to make this service accessible to mothers in these rural areas. In urban areas, we are working with over 50 hospitals in 8 out of 10 regions. So in Douala, for example, you have hospitals like Bonasama. In Yaoundé, you have Kaskondongo, Bethesda.
So you work with public hospitals?
Yes.
Private?
Public hospitals, mission hospitals, confectionnels.
Bien sûr,
yeah. So what happens is when the women come for antenatal, their data is being registered so that they can receive follow-up. And a woman is not by force, a woman is it's advised to register for the service. And we've been lucky that we have the support of the Ministry of Health. Wow. So the ministry is really opening us doors to every hospital we want to get into and making sure that we are reaching the moms.
Just amazing. Vous avez lancé aujourd'hui la première application de réservation en ligne de consultation de médecins pour les femmes enceintes au Cameroun. Est-ce qu'il s'agit d'une nouvelle formule? Est-ce qu'il s'agit d'une toute autre application? Est-ce que c'est une évolution? Est-ce que c'est une valeur ajoutée au Gifted Mom lancé en 2015? What is the innovation?
Yeah, so today we're very excited about this new service we're launching on the app, which anyone can download from the Google Android Play Store. And this is because we are excited to make the life of our mothers very easy. So today, in 30 seconds, you can basically have access to the best gynecologist, the best midwife in Yaoundé or Douala, the best laboratory for your echography test, for your lab test, for your delivery also. And
amazing.
Yeah, so this is really a value add. And what a practical example is, just search Gifted Mom today on the Android Play Store. Today it's on the Play Store because a lot of users are Android users.
Okay.
So once you download the application, very simple, in about a minute you have downloaded. You go on the very first page, you're going to see information on your pregnancy, but also you're going to see a button where you can book a doctor.
Wow.
You book a doctor, our the one particularity we have is our doctors are very experienced, they're very caring, they're very welcoming, and you don't have any wait time. We know of hospitals where women go and they spend 5 hours. You go to the hospital at 6 a.m. You spend
almost the whole day.
You spend almost the whole day. With us, our doctors, if you book through the mobile application, the doctors receive you in priority. So no wait time. And the cost is the best quality price margin you can ever see in Yaoundé or Douala. Usually, we have the challenge of the very best providers being expensive, but through the application, you have access to the best specialists at a fraction of the cost. So we have already hundreds of women already booking.
Okay.
Their experiences, when they give us their testimony, we are amazed by what we are doing through the application. So we really want to encourage everyone just to go download that app and try it.
Wow. Okay, let's take a break. Africa Rising.
Il s'appelle Lamine Diaye, entrepreneur sénégalais évoluant dans le domaine de la mode. En 2018, il crée sa propre marque sous le label de Yellow. Objectif, promouvoir la consommation locale avec des produits et accessoires du terroir. Ces produits sont justement faits de tissus africains, colorés avec le wax, le houdin ou du bogolan patché qu'il valorise avec le cuir pour un résultat original et chic. Jeune Camerounaise, Monique Doumbia est lauréate du World Wide Fund International President Award en 2019. La start-upeuse de 29 ans est la première femme africaine à décrocher ce prix pour son projet Green Girl. Lancé en 2016, le dit projet sensibilise les jeunes femmes des communautés rurales à l'utilisation des énergies renouvelables. À partir des déchets de toutes sortes, elle réussit à fournir de l'énergie à des milliers de foyers, initiative à saluer. Recycler les déchets plastiques en Afrique, c'est au Nigeria que l'entreprise Recyclers est lauréate du prix Roi Baudouin pour le développement en Afrique. D'après un article publié par African Shipper, le prix a été décerné à cette entreprise, cofondée par la Nigériane Bikilis Adebiyi Abiola, 36 ans, pour saluer sa contribution dans le traitement et le recyclage des déchets. Basée à Lagos, la dite entreprise bénéficie de plusieurs soutiens financiers et d'une mise en réseau international, des données qui lui permettront de grandir et de poursuivre son ascension au niveau national et international.
Dear televiewers, welcome back. We are still here with Mr. Alain Teff. Il nous parle de Gifted Mom. I have a question. Does it mean that the new value added formula, you absolutely need internet, right?
Yes, so you need internet today to be able to book a doctor.
Okay.
Another amazing thing we are seeing is the penetration of internet. It's getting bigger and bigger.
It's growing.
Today we go to our public hospitals and the moms who are waiting, they are on their WhatsApp or on their Facebook or just scrolling, and we believe that the access is there. And when today we have users that are downloading the application, they don't have a problem of internet because at some form they are using WhatsApp or Facebook, So it's true, we will try. Our app is very little in size. So we just
Is it free to download?
It's very free to download.
Okay.
So you can browse through the app for free. You can even so just to mention that booking the doctor, it's free.
Okay.
You only pay at the hospital when you have gone for your consultation. So our app is basically
it's a kind of facilitation.
So our app is basically a very free app that can be downloaded easily on the Play Store.
So it means that is it possible for me, if I'm in Côte d'Ivoire, si je suis dans un autre pays, est-ce que c'est possible, ça marche déjà? Is it possible because as we are already using internet, it's already an app, it means that, does it mean that somebody out of Cameroon can have access?
Yes, of course. So Gifted Mom today we have downloads from Nigeria, from Côte d'Ivoire, from Ghana, and wow. The only difference is people in these countries won't be able to book a doctor. They have just the content. In Cameroon, you're able to book a doctor, so that's a special offer we are giving. We're starting at home, and we really plan to scale this across the continent.
Okay, tell us about your team. How many are there?
So we have a great team at Gifted Mom, and a young team. Today it's 6 people. So 6 full-time, the rest are like agents and nurses and contractors. So I think without the team and the work they're doing, I would not be here today. So just to start, we have the co-founder of Gifted Mom is a medical doctor, so Dr. Agbo Ashu. He's running things around the content, making sure the moms are having the right information. We also have engineers, and we also have like customer success people.
I look at yourself, you look so young. I don't know if somewhere during your journey, your age was a kind of barrier. You know, est-ce que l'âge a constitué un frein quelque part parce que vous êtes très jeune dans votre business?
I don't think I'm that young because when you look at maybe Silicon Valley, you have people doing things at 20, and I'm really old or bearded. So age has never been a barrier. We have a lot of more interesting barriers in entrepreneurship, and age is not one of them. And instead, I think age has helped us just to have that time to be testing different things. I think if we're starting Gifted Mom when I was older, there could have been a lot of pressure. Maybe I could have had more responsibility, so it could have not been as easy as it is when I was starting back. So,
which kind of challenges you have doing what you're doing right now? You know?
Yeah.
Can you have an idea of the kind of challenges in the daily basis?
So I think the very first challenge, so in entrepreneurship, there's always challenges, but we keep doing it because we love it. So we just see like milestones. Concretely, the first one has been funding. Yes, so investment, because to be able to do what we are doing, you need support. You need support. You need investment, really, to take the project to the level at which we want. To raise funding for our startup in Cameroon has been very interesting. We had to travel. First of all, we're lucky that we got some free money at the beginning. So MasterCard, like you mentioned, gave us $25,000 just to go test this. We had other people that gave us $20K to $50K. Now when you got to a stage where we had to be more mature, we had to get like $300,000 investment, $500,000. That's where it became tough. Yeah. So we traveled to the US to meet investors in the US, and they'll tell you, you have to bring your team here. I need to be able to drive to your office because if I'm investing in you, you're in Africa, you're in Cameroon, you know. We went to East Africa, Kenya, because there's a lot of money. South Africa, there's a lot of investors there. And the same story. We invest just in East Africa, we invest just in South Africa. Then we went to France. And today we are happy that most of the people that have been accompanying us we are raising a round now. It's made up of French investors. So we are happy that we got lucky. But it's tough. It's not every startup gets lucky like us. So the next challenge will be talent. Talent is expensive.
To find the most experienced talent.
Most experience is expensive. Yeah. Why Gifted Mom is looking for that talent? STV has taken the talent, and you can pay them for 12 months. We pay on. So talent, also getting the right talent is not easy for a startup. Then the next would just be the management issues. So just making sure that your team is kicking ass, your traction is growing, your moms are happy, your investors are happy. So
let's talk about your next step. What is your project?
Next step, I think there are over 500 million pregnancies that Africa is going to be having in the next 10 years. Africa is the fastest growing continent in the world.
For sure.
But we still have the challenges of healthcare, of women accessing healthcare during pregnancy. So I think for us, we really want to reach out to an interesting percentage of this 500 million. So in the short term, in the next 2 years, we are really scaling aggressively in Cameroon, but also in Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire. After that, we get into other markets. So I think it's an interesting journey. We just hope that in the next 10 years, 3 out of every 5 moms will be using Gifted Mom during their pregnancy.
If you were to restart, where would you find yourself?
At beginning, when I was growing up, I thought I wanted to be a doctor. Then there got a stage where when I was in high school, I noticed engineering was more interesting. Now, in today, 2019, I think entrepreneurship is really interesting. So if I'm to start with all I've learned, I'm going to start another business. I don't know if in healthcare, but...
What is your dream? We're almost at the end of the show. What is your dream?
So my dream, there's really 2 things. In the next short term, I really want to make healthcare accessible. But looking over like 30 years, 50 years, I believe we should create more wealth for Africa. You know, today Africa is still living on donor money and stuff. I really believe we can create so much wealth in Africa. And my dream is really to help other businesses get the amount of investment we've had at Gifted Mom, the amount of traction we've had, and also just grow their businesses to be successful.
Wow. A last word to those young people watching us today who maybe does not believe.
So I think I grew up in, like any other young person in Cameroon, from the streets. I was lucky my mom put all her money in education. But my advice is really, we're growing up in a country where it's a particular country. There's a lot of challenges, and sometimes we may be forced to complain. What I've noticed is when you look at the other side, when you really look at even inside you, you see that there's opportunity here, you know, and you just have to look at what you're really passionate about, how you can monetize this and create wealth for your team, yourself, your family. It may be an employment, it may be a company, you know. Just first of all, start by looking at what you want and go for it. Don't wait for tomorrow. You need to start now. You are going to have 10,000.
Maybe too late.
Tomorrow does not exist. You're dead tomorrow. You know, start now. There are 10,000 challenges. Start now. When we started Gifted Mom, I didn't know anything about business. I didn't know anything about, but just the hunger to start. When I would talk to investors, I may say something very foolish, but you don't know. At the end of the day, they put money in you. When you're talking to a mom, when I'm talking to doctors, I'm just trying to figure out what solution can we give to moms. And when people really see the hunger in you, they really start supporting you, you know. So just start and you're going to get there.
Wow. Thank you so much. You know, we are very happy with what you're doing. Gifted Mom aujourd'hui améliore les conditions de la femme, éduque la femme. Gifted Mom facilite désormais la vie à tous ces acteurs de la santé. Gifted Mom sur le plan de l'Afrique contribue à réduire le taux de mortalité. Vraiment, chapeau pour l'initiative. We can only wish you all the best. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, Ozan, and great job with the program.
Thank you.
I think it's really going to inspire a lot of people and get us moving, making things happen in Cameroon and across Africa.
C'était Believe in Africa. On était avec Alain Peff, Believe in Yourself. On se retrouve très prochainement. Ça sera une autre édition Believe in Africa. Ciao, ciao.